Hi everybody, this is Patty, Divine Warrior Intuitive. I am here for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I'm going to be doing your reading today a little bit differently, but if you haven't visited my channel before, welcome! I love it. So I am going to be doing a reading that will be for, I think, almost the end of the month. If you are new, I just want to say welcome. If you like what I do, please subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications for all. I have an announcement at the end of the month, a fantastic one that all you guys can get interactive, and it will help everybody, not just a few, all right? So let's get going. If this is Divine's deck, if you haven't been on my channel before, Divine, Universe, whoever you believe in, higher self, is the source, okay? The cards, tarot cards, are only a resource. Anything that we use as tools is a resource. We want to get our energies from the other side, whether it's for your higher self, universe, whatever you believe in. This is where we get our messages, our downloads. I am clairaudience, and I am also clairvoyant and a medium, so I do get all kinds of energies from visuals to hearing to all that kind of stuff. So, and if you want a one-on-one reading, please go to the description below and see how you can do that. Where's my other deck? I want that deck. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to do a little bit of a different kind of reading today for those of you that are new to my channel. This is an interesting reading for the water signs. Gosh, I get a lot of Scorpio energy in here. However, let's see what other energies are coming forward. And if anybody wants to come through at this time, Divine, if you have any messages at this time, please allow them in, and only in love and light. Thank you so much. I love the people on the other side. I always get messages, and it's like through the day, I'm getting them all the time. And I'll start doing something. It's so funny. I'll start doing something, and they'll be like, why are you doing that? You know, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, I'm tired. Trust me, my guides are, I sort of yelled at them yesterday. It's like, come on up there, over there, around there. They're around us all the time. They're not up there, but you know what I mean. So let's get started. So I'm picking 3 cards. I'm going to clarify these 3 cards. What a beautiful energy. Something is happening that somebody doesn't realize. This was really interesting because it's sort of the opposite of what the air signs were. You know, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's like, wow. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, very interesting. Ooh. Okay. So Divine's message to you is seen beyond, but it's in the reverse, guys. So what water sign are you, and are you not paying attention to the unseen? So some people say, well, if I can't see it, I don't believe it. Well, that's the problem here. This is what's happening, because if you look at it in the upright, she's focused in on her third eye. She's focused in on her crown chakra. She's also seen beyond what she sees. Thank you. They want to give you this scenario. Have you ever been looking at somebody and you're in thought and you're straight looking at them and they think you're looking at them, but you're literally seeing through them? Because your mind is on something else. I had that happen at my job once, and I'm a manager for my job, so I have 2 jobs. But this job, the day job, I'm a manager, and I was processing what I needed to do in the store and what I needed to move. And I'm looking at this lady who is not from the United States, but I'm looking through her. And I'm focused. So when I focused, I have a sort of, we call it Eeyore face. The lines down, the look angry, that kind of a thing. And she thought I was judging her and looking angry at her when I wasn't even looking at her at any time. So this is sort of like seeing beyond. So I'm not seeing her, I'm seeing beyond her. And I'm in my mind's eye. I'm in my third eye and my chakras, my heart chakra. I'm in all over the place looking. But she was angry. Okay, she was angry, and she said something to somebody. Well, wow, she's just rude looking at me that way. And I'm like, oh my God, what, I didn't mean it. It's just she was in my sight or moved into my sight and it looked that way, but it wasn't what it seemed, okay? It wasn't what it seemed. So the water signs, this is sort of what's happening. And this is a time for you to really focus in on your mindset of your body motions and your body actions. It's a mindset of how you need to focus in on what you say and how you say it and what you do and how you do it. Because what you do is being perceived very differently than what you think you're doing. Somebody's going to perceive it from their own perspective, and what it may look like is not what you think it should be. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, put it in the comments below. I'll try to explain it again. Because that's Divine's message to you. Really pay attention to that third eye, the intuition, and the way that you're moving in your world and in your journey. Am I speaking out of love and kindness, or does it, I have a very gruff sound to myself at work. It's intimidating and I don't mean it to be. So I have to mindfully, every time I open my mouth, think, am I saying this light or is it coming out gruff? Because people don't like direct, honest communication. So if you're one of those people, gotta really watch our words. And not watching them in a way that we have to baby anybody. It's just like for ourselves being kind and doing it in love and not doing it because I can do it because I say so. My mom used to do that. She said, well, I'm 82. Yeah, I can say whatever I want, how I want. I'm like, no, you can't. You can't. It's disrespectful. Okay. So that's Divine's energies. Your current energy or somebody you're dealing with is definitely a transformation. I love it. It's beautiful. So somebody is paying attention to all this. Transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. I can't make this up. Okay. So this was the number 3 in reverse, 3 or 39, 36. So it is the number 9. Okay. It is the number 9 and we have the number 3. Beautiful, beautiful energies together because something is really trying to come to fruition. And when you have the swan, we know what transformation is about. Butterflies, birds, everything is a transformation going from baby to grown up, that kind of a thing. This is about somebody's energy as maturing. Okay. So your current energy is the number 10. You got 9, 10, 3. This is a process. It's like the process is starting. It's not in seed form. It's if you go to any of my coaching or if we set a booking on coaching, I always bring up the tree scenario. You are no longer a seed. You are no longer a little sprout. You've got your roots being planted and that trunk is starting to get thicker and grow. Okay. Because you've got the 9 of Pentacles there. Beautiful energy. You're wanting everything. You're working towards it. You're transforming. But this is about your mindset because someone's mindset, it sort of gets them into trouble. Okay. Because you just haven't learned it. You just haven't learned a new way of thinking. With the moon energy there, and it can come to bite you in the butt. Okay, in the BUTT, because you have the moon energy, but you also have right behind it, to clarify it, the 10 of Swords. So something has either recently bit you in the butt, or maybe you've said something that it's bit somebody in the butt, or maybe that's coming to you, and be really mindful on how you respond, because your other energy is the Queen of Cups. And that's about your intuition, knowing what to say, when to say, how to say it at that time. Okay. And it brings out a really positive energy for you. Okay. So water signs, something is causing you to transform your mindset. And it's to transform it away from earth, what you see, everything that is crap out there, and bring it in. It's bringing you into yourself to say, okay, how can I look at this differently? Number one, intuition. You really want to listen to your intuition. The more you listen to your intuition, the more it's going to help you. And you might even get a little download, okay? You might hear something. You might feel something. You might get a sign or whatever. But the more you pay attention to your intuition, what is your intuition? It is your spirit trying to tell you the things that are of a higher vibration, a higher frequency where you want to go. You don't want to stay in that low vibration, lower frequency, whatever it is. So if somebody's biting you in the butt and you can't see it, so the thing about the moon card is a lot that you can't see, okay? So if you look at these wolves, dogs, whatever you want to call it, you see that the lobster or the crab or the crawdad there, they can't see it, but it's coming up to them. So be really, really mindful. Maybe somebody's going to come up to you all of a sudden and say, God, oh man, don't get me started on those. They've got me wanting to talk about the romance scams. And I'm like, I studied criminal justice. That was my forte in scams, romance scams, finance scams, K-1 visa scams. I've helped many people around the world. And if you are in that, if you know somebody in that, please message me, comment. I'm not going to bring it all up here, but let me tell you, they'll wipe you out. I know a lady who died in a shelter and they didn't give a crap. They don't care. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. I know, I've been to Africa. I've watched it all happen, witnessed it, testimonied it. And so if you know somebody that way, just have them contact me and we'll help them, because they're going to lose everything. And the other side doesn't care. And it's not just one person. It's a ring of people that they're talking to. It's not just one. Anyway, you get me going on that. But this is something that is a transformation that's going to turn out really beautiful for you, because what is going to happen is you're going to start thinking differently. And don't be afraid of it, because whoever this is that's supposed to be watching this, don't be afraid of it, because you are going to start seeing things in a very different perspective, okay? This is going to turn to this, and you're going to start to feel different. You're going to, okay, so they want me to share an example. So you're looking at somebody, let's do a hypothetical, because this is the actual truth. You're looking at somebody at your job, and you think, wow, they really do their job good. They're fantastic. They're so kind, and they do everything that they're supposed to. They're polite to people. But then they become your friend and you realize they gossip, they're negative, this kind of a thing. This is that moon card that I'm telling you about. And that they won't even, whatever you tell them, and all of a sudden somebody else knows, they gossip, but you didn't think they did because you thought they were a trustworthy person. Okay, but they gossip. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, somebody says, oh yeah, I heard. And I'm like, where'd you hear that from? I only told one person. This is the transformation that we're talking about, is with this moon card. Being careful what you say, who do you say to it, because they'll take your glory. They'll take your glory. You don't want that. You got glory coming. Look at this. I'm almost playing cards here. You've got the 10 of Cups, the moon, and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is in the final because that is the spiritual card. You will begin to realize and see things differently. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it, because what it's going to do is your intuition's going to get stronger. It's going to help you more. And that spirit is going to be just screaming, yes, they're finally listening to me. Okay, so that's what's going to happen with that for my water signs. Okay, so this reading went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but it was important for whoever is supposed to listen to this to hear this message. Be mindful who your friends are, because you don't want them to take your glory. Again, watch the Energy Vampires on Get Balanced 2020 video, and that's about, somebody being a taker, or sucking you dry of your energies. And when people do suck you dry of your energy, this is why I'm an empath. This is why I'm pretty much a hermit. Not always, because I love nature and things like that, but it will suck me dry. And I don't want that, because I want to stay spiritual first, and then understand what's happening in the earth. Your mindset will change. Your spirituality will change. You will begin to grow. You will begin to embrace your chakras more. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me, comment. If you have any, suggestions, feedback, anything like that. If this is you, you don't have to say who you are, but just say, I know somebody like this in the comments. Or if you want to book a reading, please go to divinewarriorintuitive.com. I, again, do have an announcement coming at the end of the month that I think everybody will be benefiting from. I love it. I'm excited because I am told now by my guides to be doing this more and more, to be helping and not being out there in the earthly world as much. So I hope this was helpful. See you on the next video. Subscribe, hit the notification button, and all. Take care until next reading.